Yo, what's up, guys? Unfortunate loss for the Toronto Raptors last night, losing to the Cleveland Cavaliers 122-108. Now, guys, I think we all knew that the Raptors going into that game against Cleveland was going to be an uphill battle for them. Cleveland is obviously the hottest team in the NBA right now, undefeated at home. They got some of the best players in the league right now in their position. You know, guys like Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. You know, you got a guy like Ty Jerome coming off the bench who's been playing really well as of late. You know, even though Cleveland was missing guys like Dean Wade and Matt Strus, Cleveland still found ways, guys, to score on the Raptors. And especially in that first quarter, the Raptors had a difficult time in that first quarter, especially with Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, both of them going perfect from the field, guys. It was the same thing that happened in the first game of the season against the Cavs, guys. Those two were dominating down low in the post. Cleveland were making their shots, guys, making it really difficult for the Raptors. Raptors were careless on offense, guys, turning the basketball over. Not a very good first quarter by the Raptors, guys. Cleveland absolutely dominated the Raptors in that first quarter, 38-22, guys. Not a very good first quarter for the Raptors. But in the second quarter, guys, the Raptors did a really good job coming back, really making Cleveland's life difficult, playing a lot tighter defensively, guys. You know, Cleveland were missing shots. Raptors were playing tight defense. Raptors made some smart shots, you know, making good passes, less turnovers, guys. Cleveland had more turnovers than the Raptors. They had like 5 turnovers the first 7-8 minutes of that second quarter, guys. Raptors did a really good job changing the pace of play in that second quarter because Cleveland was dominating them, guys. And if the Raptors did not up their game defensively, it would have been a blowout game. But the Raptors responded really well, guys, in that second quarter, outscoring Cleveland 33-27, guys. Really good job by the Raptors to cut the deficit down. They were only down by like 4 points at one point, but then Cleveland went on an 8-2 run to end the quarter, guys, to take a little bit of a lead still going into halftime by 10 points. But the Raptors did a really good job, guys, cutting the lead down. And the Raptors did a good job as well in the third quarter, guys. I really liked Jonathan Mobile and Jamal Shead. Mobile did a really good job. 20 minutes on the court, guys. 13 points, a career high for him. Jamal Shead was doing a really good job defensively. He made some three-pointers as well. They helped the Raptors out really well, guys, in the second half, especially in the third quarter. Raptors did get some good bench help, guys. They got like 30-plus points from the bench. But unfortunately, guys, in the fourth quarter, that's what happens when you have superstar players, guys. Donovan Mitchell really stepped up in the fourth. Raptors did a really good job, guys, on Donovan Mitchell for 3 quarters. Mitchell had 15 points. He was 5 for 15 from the field, guys. But in the fourth quarter, guys, Mitchell scored the first 7 points in the fourth quarter, guys. He had 11 points in total in the fourth, shooting 5 for 7 from the field, guys. He took over in the fourth, finishes off the game with 26 points, guys. He had a spectacular game, guys, in the fourth quarter especially. Really took over when he had to. You know, that's what superstars do, guys. You know, they may not have a great game for the first 3 quarters, but when it's time for the fourth quarter and your team needs you most, that's when your superstar steps up. And that's what Donovan Mitchell did last night. But Cleveland also, they got some really good help off the bench from Ty Jerome. He had 26 points, guys. Ty Jerome had 29 points his last game starting for Cleveland because Garland didn't play in the last game. Ty Jerome's averaging 22 points in his last 4 games, and he is shooting a whopping 55.5% from three-point land, guys. Ty Jerome was shooting the ball incredibly well last night. So you can't really blame the Raptors, guys, for not being able to contain him. The guy just found different ways to score. Raptors, unfortunately, they missed way too many shots, guys, down the stretch. That's what really hurt them. Their defense let them down as well, letting Jarrett Allen wreak havoc on him. Jarrett Allen had a great game as well, guys. Jarrett Allen had 23 points, 13 rebounds, guys. Great game by Jarrett Allen. Evan Mobley didn't have a great game either. He had 14 points and 11 rebounds. But Cleveland did what they had to do, guys. That's why they're such a great basketball team. You know, best team in the NBA right now with a 16-1 record, 9-0 at home, guys. You know, Cleveland had 3 guys with 20-plus points. They had Okoro with 10, Garland with 16. So Cleveland was getting points from everywhere, guys. So the Raptors, you knew they were going to have a difficult game, guys. And the Raptors didn't have a bad game either. You know, Grady Dick had 18, Scotty had 18, Pirtle had a double-double, 12 and 19. RJ had 16, 6 and 6. But like I said, guys, Raptors missed too many shots down the stretch. That's what hurt them. And like I said, their defense was really lackadaisical in the fourth quarter, especially near the end of the game, guys. They just let Cleveland do whatever they wanted of them. Cleveland made open shots, taking the ball down low in the post, scoring easy baskets. Just a very tough game for the Raptors to win, guys. We knew it was going to be an uphill battle this game. So the Raptors lose this game. Like I said, 122-108, guys. Difficult loss for them. But like we said, guys, it's an expected loss, of course, because you see where Cleveland is and you see where we are. We're a rebuilding team, of course. And Cleveland's trying to compete possibly for a championship this year because the way Kenny Atkinson has them playing right now, guys, he's got them playing some incredible basketball. They're playing really well, guys. Getting points off the bench. Their starting five is super strong, guys. Like I said, those two guys in the middle there with Mobley and Jared Allen, guys. There's not many teams that can match up with Cleveland, guys. But I'm telling you now, man, the way the Raptors are playing, they're playing well. They're playing competitive. Despite that fourth quarter, they got blown out 26-18 in that fourth quarter, guys. Raptors are still competing, guys, in almost every game that they're in. They're doing a really good job staying competitive. And this is what we want to see, guys. A healthy tanking way to lose games, guys. Competing, but still losing games to expected opponents like Cleveland. Now, the Raptors have a back-to-back. They have Detroit tonight, and they're going to be doing that without Grady Dick, unfortunately, guys. Grady Dick left the Cleveland game with a couple minutes left in the game with calf tightness. He will not be playing tonight against Detroit. That's very unfortunate for the Raptors. Another injury for them, guys. You can add Grady Dick to the list now. So it seems like we get Scotty Barnes back for a couple games, and now we lose Grady Dick. Who knows for how long, guys, but he will not be suiting up tonight against the Detroit Pistons, a team that the Raptors always have difficulty with, especially in Detroit. You guys remember a week and a half ago, we lost to Detroit. So now the Raptors have a little bit of redemption on their mind, hopefully, and they get a win tonight, guys, against the Detroit Pistons, and they can hopefully maybe snap that 0-9 record on the road, guys. The only team in the NBA without a win on the road is the Toronto Raptors, guys. So hopefully tonight they could snap it by defeating the Detroit Pistons. But, guys, unfortunate loss for the Raptors tonight. Let's see what they can do tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Raptors, go, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a more. Ciao, guys.